Hey everybody, Coach C here. Today, I finally finished through P90X2. Yay! Uh, I must say that today was a very fantastic journey. Um, all of these workouts have helped me improve drastically with the different workouts and everything. Uh, I will admit my upper body is still a lot weaker than I thought it was. Um, but from where I started to where I am now, it's a big improvement overall. Um, if I lost more weight or if I didn't go to home and gain some weight, I'd probably be a lot better. With that being said, you know, uh, during this whole thing with P90X2, I learned a lot about myself. I learned uh, what my body could and couldn't handle, and just different things altogether. What could I do to improve? Work on my cardio. You know, uh, P90X2 is not one of those programs that you sit there and go, I'm going to pump out 9 million reps and get super huge. P90X2 was designed to make you better overall. Now, if you get ripped in the process, great. For me, I learned a lot more about balance. Why is it important? Especially with your routines. Your body sways, it changes the dynamic of what you're actually working on. So I'm very thankful for that. You know, I don't know what more I could say about the program itself. I'll be doing a video separately for that where it's like a whole list of questions that they ask, and I'll go ahead and answer them all. I feel that I'll go ahead and answer those when I do my after photos next week and get all of that submitted. When I first started this, my goal was to, have a magnificent transformation, lose 50 something pounds, and, be in the infomercial. That didn't quite happen. But what I did was, the biggest setback going home to visit family while doing this workout. I should have waited until after uh, I went to St. Louis. I should have been mindful of what I was eating while I was there. Because let's face it, when you go to visit family, if you're not around the things that you normally have to eat, uh, you will eat other things that are possibly not that great for you. Uh, and I did that for a little over 2 weeks, and I paid for it tremendously. Oh, good grief! Did I even say a right word? Oh well. But you know, uh, the biggest thing to me was the fact that I jumped back on and I got right back to it instead of sulking and saying, "Oh my goodness, I gained all this weight back. What am I going to do? I'm a failure." I got right back on the grind and I lost that weight. Last time I weighed myself, I lost 25 pounds since the beginning of the new year. Um, you know, with P90X2, my diet, Shakeology, the supplements, all of those things work hand in hand because health is more than just working out. It's nutrition, it's, you know, let's see, nutrition, exercise, mental well-being, and spiritual well-being as well. If you don't have those four, let's face it, something is going to fall out one way or another. Those of you that are small already, you have a gift. Work on it to keep it that way. You know, you may have a high metabolism rate now, you can eat whatever you want, but the older you get and the less that you do, the smaller that metabolism number is going to be, and then you'll actually start seeing some weight gain. Some of you that are skinny but yet fat, this could help you as well. So, uh, without further ado, I just, I guess I'm just trying to get at everyone should be focusing on their health regardless. You know, you can say that you smoke a lot and it's going to be hard for you to do it. Guess what? I was a smoker as well and I quit. You know, it's not easy, but you have to think about it. Especially if you have kids. Do you really want to be there for them as long as you possibly can? You just can't sit there and think, oh, I'm going to live, blah, 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 blah. There are so many people out there right now who are thinking the exact same thing, and then reality hits them square in the face. You know, whether they become a statistic, they, they fall apart, whatever. You don't want it to come to that. So why not take a proactive stance instead of reacting to what happened to you? I reacted. You know, don't fall in my situation and do it to yourself. Get started, take that first stand, and move on forward. Um, you know, if you have a hard time trying to find a reason to motivate yourself, look in the mirror. Are you happy with the person that you see there? If you're not, that's the main place to start. To all my friends, family, and loved ones, I love you all to death. Because if it weren't for you, I wouldn't be here in this situation where I'm at right now. You guys have, you know, kind words of encouragement, praise. You know, when I read that, thanks to you, I started working out again. That's good for me. That tells me that what I'm doing is not going in vain. And the biggest person that I would like to thank for all of this is my sister, Yvonne Banks Walker. After I had my heart attack over a year ago, she came to me and asked me, what could I do to help you get in shape? I joked and I told her, get me P90X. I'm pretty sure I've said this story a lot, but it's the truth. I didn't know that she was going to sit there and actually order it for me. Next thing I know, I get an email saying your P90X is on the way. I wish I still had that email. But with that being said, I took that as my first step in going, someone actually cared about me enough to do something for me. Let me go ahead and do it. And from there, it's been nothing but uphill. You know, Granted, I haven't lost a tremendous amount of weight, but I have improved physically over the past year. Well, 10 months. Well, getting ready to go to 11 months. Tomorrow will be month 11. But from the time that I started at 290 pounds to where I'm at now, I haven't weighed myself, so I can't even tell you. But almost 40 pounds in 11 months. I don't know how many inches. I haven't measured myself. But, through hard work and dedication, you can get it done. You cannot look at something and say, I want this to happen overnight. You know what? It's not. The only way it's going to happen overnight is if you go have someone cut into you and suck it out. And quite honestly, that is not the healthy way to go. Because guess what? If you keep eating the way that you're eating before you got that, it'll be all for naught. So, uh, I'm really at a loss for what I should say here, other than, you know, I'm just glad that I was able to get through all of this. If you're still sitting here watching this, I'm sorry for all my ranting and rambling, but it was something that was on my heart to say to you. And if you want to share this with somebody, by all means, do it. I'm still a big person. Although I want to get smaller and I'm working to get smaller, you know, big people in general have to keep in mind that you can do whatever it is that you set in front of you as long as you, one, modify, and two, keep in your mind that it has to get done, and three, have fun with it at the same token. Because if you're not having fun, you're not going to do it at all. Oh, by the way, hi Allison. Allison is one of the lovely people over at Beachbody Success Stories. I will be shooting them an email next week, uh, basically telling them how great I feel after doing all of this. It'd be nice if I did make the infomercial though. But you know, she has been one of the greatest motivators on the internet. She hits me up on Facebook, she hits me up on Twitter. She is beyond words a great person. Um, you can shoot them an email at successstories@beachbody.com. You can also follow her on Twitter at bbsuccess. Uh, if you do add her on Twitter, tweet her. Let her know I sent you. Well, tell her Coach C sent you. For all of you Beachbody coaches out there, you can follow at TBB Coach 411 on Twitter. They are your go-to information for all things coaching related with Beachbody. You can also follow Beachbody at Beachbody. They're the ones who brought us P90X, P90X2, Insanity, Insanity the Asylum, Turbo Fire, Turbo Jam, uh, host of many, many other workouts. Um, let's see here. Oh, I gotta cut this short. I only got 2 minutes left. Um, Also, the man himself, Carl Deichler. Uh, awesome is the word that I could think of when it comes to describing him. The things that he has done, well, him and everyone else at Beachbody, what they have done with this company, the things that they brought to us, the supplements, meal replacements, I mean, Shakeology is the best meal of the day. It has helped me with my blood pressure and everything else. Um, it's awesome. So, on closing, find your inner motivation and use it. That is the best way and the only way you are going to get results. With that being said, I love every single one of y'all, and I hope to hear from you soon. Share this with someone if you feel it's something that they need to hear. This is Coach C, and I'm out.